I am a Leo. No, I'm not. What the fuck? I'm a liar. That's good. I'm gonna keep dicking with my mouth. Alright. I'm gonna stop the recording now. And now I'm removing some gunk. This is awkward. Definitely cutting this out. Okay. Good job. Good job, Brie. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a kind of, not exactly first impressions, but a review of Kathleen Lights collaboration with Colourpop on the Zodiac Collection. I'm going to incorporate a little bit of a challenge, if you will. Call it the Zodiac Challenge. Let's just go ahead and get into the collection here. I purchased the PR version of it. I'm really glad I got my hands on this. It's so gorgeous. I'll put up a video shot of the collection in a better lighting. First off, let's just go ahead and dive into the palette real quick. Going to use the colors that are in accordance with my zodiac sign, my sun sign, my rising sign, my moon sign. So many signs. But there's three, so everyone has a moon sign, a rising sign, and their sun sign. If you couldn't tell, I'm a Scorpio. Born in October, late October, and so the Scorpio is a beautiful kind of purpley maroon. For my moon sign, I am a Taurus. If I understand it correctly, the moon sign is kind of your deep emotions, or how you feel, or how your emotions run you. The Taurus is kind of like a nice cool tone, warm tone brown. It's really pretty. It's a perfect transition shade, so this is actually going to work out very nicely. And then finally, my rising sign. So this is apparently how people perceive you. So kind of on a first impression, I'm perceived as a Gemini, which is really surprising. I have a lot of friends that are Geminis, and whew, it's like two different people sometimes. Anyways, the Gemini is a gorgeous goldish champagne. These three colors are going to work well together. And again, I'm going to just do the challenge where I'm only going to use those three colors on my eyes today. And I'm also going to test out, she has two lipsticks in this collection as well as two highlighters. There are some Supernova shadow glitter wands. I don't think I'm going to use that for this look today, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. If you want to try doing the Zodiac Challenge and you happen to purchase the palette, please do so. It's kind of fun, you know, just see what you can come up with. I know that sometimes the combination might not be favorable. I think with the colors she chose, I think she tried to make this as workable and as usable of a palette as possible. I haven't been disappointed from Colourpop yet as far as their eyeshadows go, because I did try the Dream Street palette, and it's definitely one I go to a lot. I'm going to zoom us up real close, and then we're going to just get going. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Priming Potion. You can use concealer, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm just going to go ahead and, like I said, dive into that Taurus color here, my Ipsy L34 blending brush, and just get that all over the lid in the transition area as well. Sorry, I'm going to be kind of looking away a little bit here. A little more in the outer corner area here, and then bringing it forward. I don't necessarily need it all over the lid because I know I'm going to be covering it with that rather purpley Scorpio shade. Any excess, go ahead and bring it all the way forward, and then again back up. One mistake I tend to make a lot of times is I don't drag that transition shade high enough. Sometimes I'll just notice that after doing a look, and I'm just thinking, you know, you could have brought that shade up higher. You have a lot of room. I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of that this time around, because I kind of want it to be a little smoky here. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. This is from e.l.f. This is the Detail Crease Brush. I really like this brush, actually. It's come in handy a lot for me because I have a hard time focusing and packing a color in this area with a bigger blending brush. So this really helps me get a little bit more precise. And I think it was like $3. You can't go wrong with e.l.f. Deepen that shade a little bit more, just because I know that Scorpio purple red color, it's pretty intense, so I want to try and match that intensity with my transition shade as well. Now, of course, you can do however you want to with your three shades if you wanted to do the challenge. So if you want to do a cut crease or whatever, have fun with it. You don't have to do the exact method I'm doing here. So I think that looks pretty good, don't you? Okay. I'm going to get the other eye done here and caught up, and then we're going to jump to the next part. Okay, hey guys. So as you can tell, I've already started on one of the eyes, adding in the Scorpio color. And so I'm going to just show you what I've done so far. On the other eye, I'm going to take this really old Bare Essentials brush I have. I've had this, God, I don't know, 15 years or something. But it's really good at just packing on color. So it's just kind of my go-to for that. I'm just going to go ahead and just pat directly on the lid like so, mostly keeping it centered. I don't want to drag it too much into the inner corner because I'm going to be putting the Gemini color in there. And we're just going to kind of help it transition here, blend out the harsh line. I'm just going to go in a little bit more with the Taurus shade here and just blend that together with the Scorpio shade. And then any residue I have, just gonna kind of work it upwards. I kind of want to give it a little bit more of a pop of color here, so I'm gonna go back in again with the Scorpio shade on both eyes here. Pat that color in just to make it a little bit more vibrant, because once you blend with that brown shade, it tends to kind of dissipate in the shimmer. You could try maybe spraying it, but I tried that one time before and I just didn't like the way it made that particular shade look. I have played with the really bright Pisces. This color, it's gorgeous. I've played with it and it's actually a little bit better when you do a wet brush. So we're gonna go in and add our Gemini into the mix. We're gonna use this little guy here. It's just a really nice small kind of rounded flat tip that you can kind of have the control to go into the inner corner and add the color in a more precise manner. And depending, I may or may not wet the brush, we'll see, to each their own, but I think I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to drag the brush lightly across the lid just to help transition that kind of gold sparkly shade into the purple. I'll just use that same brush actually, and what we're going to do is I'm going to use that to highlight the brow bone. It's a little bit more sparkly than I would probably want on a normal day with my brow bone as a highlight, but I'm trying to stick true to the challenge that I'm doing here. Another thing I noticed, you don't really need to dig your brush in too deep into that palette to get a color payoff at all. I really appreciate Colourpop, is so affordable. Same with like Morphe too. I just bought the Jaclyn Hill, not the whole vault, I bought the Dark Magic. It called to me because it had very unique colors that I don't already have, and you know, for 10 shades it's only 15 bucks. Well, my mic crapped out at this point, as you can tell, so I'm going to explain how I smoked out my under eye area starting now. Look at that beautiful flat not focused brush. There it is, yay! So that is the best brush for under eye stuff. I'm applying the Taurus shade in the outer corner to help contribute to the smoky effect. And again, with that type of brush, you have a way better precision. And next we're going to go in with the Scorpio shade in the center bottom area of my eye, just kind of dabbing along the edges. Next we'll take a rounder, dense brush to be able to smoke it out. So it's dense enough to move the eyeshadow along, as you can see in the other eye that's already done. It does take a little bit of patience. I find that takes some time rubbing it out to get that effect. If you find that maybe there's a better brush to use for this, let me know in the comments below, because maybe I'm not using the right one. Going back in with some more Scorpio to make it a little bit more vibrant, wow, and pronounced. And again, going back and smoking it. So it's a little high maintenance to keep going in again and again, but well worth the final look. And now we are talking. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, looks like everything's done. Moving on to the highlighters, I went with using On the Cusp. The Fire highlighter is a little too bronzy, little hint of red in it. I would say it's a great color for you have a deeper skin tone. So On the Cusp is a little bit lighter, which would be more appropriate for my skin tone. It feels great. It's, you know, classic cream to powder. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it on the cheekbones here. If I can find my cheekbone, don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. The hair is getting in the way. There you go. Pull it back. Try again. It applies really nicely. I would say if you're a little bit worried about texture showing, it does kind of bring that out. My skin's been kind of sensitive lately. I've noticed a little bit more texture than normal. Hopefully with some consistent skincare, I'll get that taken care of. Now we're going to, I don't know what we're doing. We're talking. We're still talking. I hope I was saying important things. Probably going to cut this out because this is just really awkward. Why am I talking still? Oh, there we go. Lipstick. Yes, the Scorpio moon's a little too purpley pink for me right now with the look I'm doing. So I went with more of a nude look with the What's Your Sign. Both awesome lipsticks, by the way. They actually last longer than I expected. I'm going to apply that now. Unfortunately, while I was applying this, I noticed that I should have exfoliated my lips. I had some lovely dead skin. So, pro tip, ladies, if you're using an actual lipstick, I would definitely exfoliate your lips prior to doing that. It's kind of like a lip balm, but way more pigment, obviously. It's way more opaque. And it just felt really nice on the lips. Definitely very moisturizing. All right, gotta play with my hair for a little bit here before I start my outro. I was mostly excited because I had actually done my hair for you for once. Well, most of my videos, it's always up and you have no idea if I have hair. So I do have hair and it is curled, so it looks nice, but that's not what this video is about. It is about my eye look. So Bree, stop touching your hair. Stop it. Nobody cares. Let's go. I am judging myself so hard right now. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to partake in that Zodiac challenge, please link below your version of it. Oh, lots of fingers. Fingers. 3 fingers. That must mean the 3 signs. Okay, I know where we're at now. Please take part in that Zodiac challenge by only using the eyeshadows corresponding to your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign, and have fun with it. Thanks for watching. I'm not done talking. What are you doing?